only personal issue that occurs today. Today, we are going to deliberate on an issue that has arisen today. Many people, we've been receiving calls from many people saying that what will happen next after today's general meeting. But before we go to that, I have with me here my personal judges with my right side,
Mr. Bamigbe, Prince Bamigbe Bello cousin
Prince Bamigoye, cousin from which state?
from Osun State, Ile-Ife,
From
specifically.
Osun State, Ile-Ife.
Yes, specifically.
Thank you. You're welcome, sir. By my
Thank
left
you.
side here, we have our daddy.
Alhaji Adebayo Soli Babatunde from Osun State also. Ede.
You're highly welcome to our great channel today. Today, we are going to look at different cases within the short period. And I want
Before is Nigerian Community Union, President of Nigeria, former President of Nigeria, Republic of Nigeria,
okay.
Chief Olusegun Obasanjo.
Okay.
It was then that we now come across NIDO as an organization in Benin Republic.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir, Mr. Bamigoye, do you have any alternative to all what they are saying so far?
For what my elderly man has already said, it's an undated and notable marine kind of for the Nigerians in diaspora.
Oh, okay.
That was how it came into the board.
But the existence of NIDO in Benin Republic was started at when?
That will be really answered by
our secretary, sir.
We
need a direct answer to that.
Okay, the existence of a NIDO in Benin Republic is as immediately as the name Nigeria in Diaspora Organization was formed. It was immediately translated from Nigeria Community Union after the declaration of Nigeria Chief Olusegun Obasanjo
of NIDO in Benin Republic. Now the second question before my Oga come to interview this, in a short note, please, can you brief to us the purpose of a NIDO called NIDO? So please make that express to us, sir.
Okay. For people that call it, if you Benin Republic chapter, they're calling it NIDO or NIDO. It depends on
the tongue.
Nigerians in that particular that they might face either from the host community or even within themselves. That is why we come up with an agenda that there should be a body that will supersede and look after Nigerian citizens wherever we
bravely on what you've done so far.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm happy to have that question from you.
Thank you.
As far back as 50 years, many aspects of life has been touched. Including education
line,
businesses,
health,
and other things that we can,
which was uprooted from this particular community, right?
Yes. Okay. Because I can remember it's the founding father of Nigeria in diaspora that think about why are we in Benin Republic and we'll be sending our children back to Nigeria to go and study. So they reason about what are they coming up with? That is where we have Nigeria, that is NIS, Nigeria International School.
Yes.
Which is, since that time, have been operating to date. And where many students, many people they have passed through, graduated through the school. So we are happy about this, and we are proud that at least we have something like this. From there, at least when our wards or children might have finished their primary and secondary school, they still need to go to tertiary institution. We still come about things like that. We invited people from Nigeria that come the education in Benin and the Naido. The relationship is cordial to some extent, because when they need us, they do respond to some of their needs. And when we need them collectively as students or a tertiary,
enhance with each other in order to be having the product which we call the students. Because if we have some that have graduated on, as we have been talking to that, even we do encourage the Nigerians that wanted to even travel to another country, maybe the Europe, the America, in order to be wasting dollars over there. By telling them that even the program here is even easier than faster than the programs that they are going to be doing over there.
Very welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Before we can proceed to that, please, you made mention of the university in the Republic here, Nigeria University operating in the Republic. There is a news few 3 days ago. People were carrying it on social media, blog, Twitter, saying that Nigeria citizens schooling here.
We know most of our university here, Nigerian university here, most of them are fully accredited.
Okay.
But we cannot say 100%, because everywhere in the world, you still have one or two places that you see people try to manipulating things, but which we at NIDO, we are not in support. If at all we fully accredited, that at the end of the day, the effort that the students have already put in place will not be in vain.
Yes.
Most particularly their parents back in Nigeria that have been sponsoring them. Imagine somebody is in school for more than 3 or 3 years.
Yes.
And after 3 years, we at NIDO will not support that.
Thank you very
But
much.
our plea is for government to at least look inward. Which of these universities are genuine? Which one is fake? So that at least we will not mix things together. So that is where we stand.
Thank you very
as
much.
NIDO.
Thank you very much, because there were very news rampant about these particular issues. So that might have
okay.
To say on it.
Now, the contribution to what my guys have already said, we have known in the whole world that any universities or any institution that want to start, they must start somewhere. There's something called physical facilities.
Okay.
Nobody can just say, I want to establish university without having the physical facilities.
Okay.
After that, it's not just like in our country, Nigeria. University, now they are fully on ground, and most of the universities in the whole world, even the Europeans, they are coming there for learning. So most of the university here, you cannot establish ordinary primary school here without being accredited by the government, let alone by the best. We are under the undoubted notable and sensational president called Patrick Talon. Are you getting me? So most of the university they are having more power than each other. They are having more facilities than what? Each other. Are you getting? The same thing happened to Nigeria. When you graduate from OAU, you can be given the work. Graduated to UI, you graduate from the UI, the same thing. You from the same union. We have some university from the state that when you go to you want to get a job in some company, they say, where did you come from? The private university. They may sectionalize you. Are you getting me? It's happening in the whole world. Are you getting me? But most of the university here in the Republic of Benin, they are well organized, funded, and even being supported both from internationally and locally and accredited by the government. No university can operate here without the consent of the government.
Thank you very much. We only branched there. That is how we are going, and that is what we are dealing with. We are going to the next item we have.
Circular have been giving out to each ethnic leader to inform their community that there will be a general meeting. Leaders fought, and to God be the glory. In an Yoruba adage, we say, "It's many that we call, but the little we have, we thank God. We thank God for whoever came to the meeting, the little we had. Now, whatever we could have discussed by now, I think will have been spread all over Benin Republic, so that Nigerians will heard that there is a meeting, a general meeting today, and so items, so observations have been raised, which we at NIDO, we are ready for the challenge to move forward. And that is exactly the importance of today's meeting.
Thank you very much. You know, in an organization, there is something called transparency. So I like to put it into use, sir. By the special grace of God, we are going to be making this program to develop so that people will know what we are doing. We're doing inside this particular NIDO organization in Benin Republic. Can we give us the grants to do that, sir?
Yes, exactly.
So that means
because by giving you the grant to do that, now, at least if at all what we have been telling people,
Thank you very much.
Yes, you are highly welcome.
Yes, sir. Here we still have more questions from many people calling us today that we came to the program. But the last program we have here is that with the views of many people today, they were asking us that is today going to be the end of this NIDO general meeting for this year?
Yeah, or our tenure.
Yes, no, for this year.
By His grace, it will not be the last general meeting.
Okay.
Most of the challenges that we are facing as an organization, at least I can say 60% of it have been remedied. So there is nothing stop us. Even if it is finance, some of the executives now have laid down their weight that they are much ready to support us if we need help, so that at least we're
moving forward.
Quarterly, we start to call Nigerian. Let them hear. Let them hear. Let them see how far we have reached.
We can move.
Even if at all there is a challenge, let them know that we are facing some challenges. And for them to know this, we should call meeting. I promise you, before ending of this year, another general meeting will come up, which you guys will be invited to come and monitor.
Thank you very much. This is a very, very great improvement that we're expecting from the NIDO community. And among all the issues addressed today, what are the things that you were thinking that's going to be the solution to all those problems?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
When question was raised, we managed to let people know that there are challenges that brought up those incompetence that they might see in us.
Okay.
We might be an organization but affiliated to Nigerian embassy.
Okay. That means NIDO stand as an organization which affiliated
to Nigeria embassy.
Okay.
At least we need some support from Nigeria embassy, which we have been messing for long time. It might not be their fault that 100% we are not answered, but some of the information have been passing through consul direct to Nigeria outside without let us know anything about. So we remain a laughing stock, if not by His grace, that we continue to push forward. After this regime, another regime will come. Another regime will come. That is how it will continue. Anybody that is in a post in Nigerian embassy now, it's just 2 to 3 years before he or she will left, and we are here permanently. That is why you see us follow things amicably, so that we need peace. We don't want to fight anybody. We don't want to insult. We don't want to abuse anybody. But we know what we are telling them is what exactly we at NIDO need to work on. And by God's grace, I know one day our aim and objective will be listened to, and we move forward. And Nigeria will know that we are the head of affair now. We are very good people and dedicated people that want to, the people that want to work, people that want to help Nigerians, even outside. That is just an humanitarian stuff. These are things that we are not paying for. But thank God, we are there to help, and we are ready to help. They come rain, come sun, we are ready to work.
Thank you very much, sir, Mr. Secretary. Before we round it up for today, yes, sir, what are the solutions so far you think that can be pursued up to solve this problem?
Now, we have many solutions that the NIDO have already written down. We, the members that we have already been expecting that we should also pay the people. First and foremost is that, as we have known that our former president, Olusegun Obasanjo, has done and run the NIDO throughout the whole country, right away from America, we have already expected that most of the Nigeria governments or the president that we do have supposed to be financing the NIDO in order for the members and the executives to be buoyant, because they have what to do. They have their own works, so that they will be able to share the works for the people that can have the time in order to move the NIDO forward. And the issue of the embassy, the main thing that I do see from the embassy is that they are only for sourcing money for their own,
which is clear to
everybody. Are having the members that are going there, that are paying them over there. If it's going to, because all those money, we heard that they are getting the slips from the Malaysia. Most of the slips that are getting from Malaysia and so on, we are less concerned with that. What we know is that they are getting the money as an internal revenue for what? For Nigeria government. And it is from our own members, maybe the Osogbo people, Ibadan people that go there to create what? The passport. And by paying the huge amount of money, instead of now assisting the NIDO, that this token amount of money, if it's going to be over 1 million in a year, use this for financing of your office. We have the problem in the office. Use this for your executives. They want to go to somewhere as a transfer fare. Are you getting me? Use it for having your meeting. They may want to have a menu, food to be eaten. Okay, keep this one. You may want to go to the prison. And we are only on the issue of issuance of the passports. We cannot leave our office. But you have the time to go to prison in order to fish out. They will also come to the NIDO. NIDO, even if they go to the embassy for launching the complaint that so person was wrongly arrested, they will say, go and call the NIDO chairman, go and call the secretary, or go and call the president of the your community. And this work is part of the work of the embassy. Are you getting me? Go to all the whole works. We have the embassies over there, and the problems of Nigeria, they will have told you at the back page of the international passport that if such a person is having so problem, you should attend to him or her. But whenever the problem arises, it is going to be NIDO that are going to do that. Spending money, NIDO. Spending the times, NIDO. Wasting of energy, NIDO. And when we call the consular or the representatives of the world, the ambassador from Nigeria down to the embassy, they will say there's no money. They will say you can't find way in order to do it. That is one of the problems that we are having. We are having the financial challenges. We are handicapped. We are not having enough money to sponsor our programs. Even to this particular program that we are doing, we're supposed to be doing maybe a monthly or fortnightly or weekly program on radio for sensitizations of Nigerians to know what we are facing. Even there may be a time that we want to sensitize the Nigerians on the issue of the criminology, so that there are some laws in Nigeria that when you break it, you may not be arrested. But here in Benin, if you climb the pole of electricity here, it's gay for more than 2 years. In Nigeria, someone can just take a wire and tap the electricity. Yeah, it's not done. So most of the Nigeria have been wrongly arrested because they don't know their rights. They don't know the rules of regulation of this particular country. And it is burdens on the NIDOs. We do tell our people, please, this thing is not crime in Nigeria. But here, it's what? It's a crime. You cannot just be fighting here now. You'll be arrested. Some are beating their own wives. And here, if you beat your wife, it's a 5 years imprisonment. And in Nigeria, it is just for free. So those are the problems that we need to sensitize people on radios, on television, and the embassy is not ready to help the world. It is the executives, the president, the chairman, the secretary, and leaders that they are running etasketa, leaving their own works, leaving their own source of income in order to bail the Nigeria from the prison. Even some people are in hospitals, calling the Naidos should come, the Yoruba people should come, the Asa Koran can help them. Are you getting me? And we are not getting the money from Nigerian government. The embassy is not helping us, and we don't have the rich people or the philanthropists among us that can sponsor us. Okay, so we are only
that's why we are handicapped.
That's why we are handicapped. So we are not only sourcing the money
to some
the extent. I get it. So the people should manage us because we don't have enough money or funding to support our program. May God be with us, and may God help the Nigeria. We are seeking the help of Nigeria government, the embassy, the philanthropists, and some other wizards that need our services to be done properly on radio and television, even the papers. So we are ready to be there, but we are short of money.
Thank you very much, sir. I hope our people will be very glad to hear all these informations, because to their thoughts, they were very like, Nigel president, they were not doing anything, they were not working. But to the source, we did not hear the source of the problem. At times, it just be jumping to a conclusion. Thank you very much for shedding light to all these. I hope by next time we want to discuss about anything again, you will grant us. We called you, sir.
You are highly welcome.
Thank you very much.
We are available at any
and
time.
I hope that our people that are listening to us at home will be very relieved with this short, intimate information we gathered to them this night. Till the next Monday, we are expecting one of our father in politician in this country. We will say a big goodbye to everyone, and thank you for watching. Please don't forget to share to all across all social media. Thank you for liking us, for following us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
Thank you. Welcome. You're welcome.